afternoon, Angeline and Edison. Angeline, can you tell us paano mo na-acquire yung Miss Face of Humanity Philippines?
Well, first and foremost po, Sir Edison, I have known him for a long time. Hindi po ako ang first choice. And we were 5.
Yes, sorry.
He has submitted 5 girls to his organization. And then the organization handpicked me.
Wow.
Sir Edison, so ano yung mga qualities na nakita mo, of course, kay Miss Angeline to represent the Philippines sa Miss Face of Humanity sa Canada?
Well, first of course, yung beauty. Well, kailangan talaga yan as a beauty queen. Well, yung beauty naman nakita natin yan outside and inside. I think ang nakita kong qualities kay Angeline is yung determination. We all know that Angeline is no longer new to the world of pageantry. Well, matuturing na siyang kontesera. So, yun yung unang quality na nakita ko sa kanya. Talagang hindi siya sumusuko. Palaban talaga siya in any challenges. And that's what a queen is.
Speaking of Condesera, for those, syempre, sa mga viewers namin na hindi pa alam yung pageant background ni Miss Angeline, can you tell us ano yung previous pageants mo na sinalihan?
Well, si Angeline sumali siya sa Miss Philippines Earth 2020, the first ever pageant sa bansa natin. And then she placed as runner-up. And last 2018, before the Miss Philippines Earth pageant, she's also a candidate sa Miss World Philippines 2018.
Yes. Ayun, thank you so much, Angeline. Pinapatigil na ako na Ang dami na. Oo, katulong naman yun. Yes. Thank you so much, Angeline, and good luck. Saan pala sa Canada? Last na lang.
It is going to be held in the Metro Toronto Convention Center in downtown Toronto.
Toronto. Ang dami mo kamanakan siya. Date na rin daw, sabi ni Ate so pero tatanong mamaya. Kailan po ito?
It is going to be held on the April 2nd of April.
Malapit na.
Yes,
Pala.
pero it will be April 3 here in the Philippines.
The Philippines. Anyway, thank you so much and full support ng of course mga pageant friends ko dito.
At si Ada.
Isa ka na. Mars.
Hello Mars, good afternoon. And Edison, finally, nandito na tayo. Ang first question mo muna sa National Director kay Edison. Edison, question lang, paano, kasi kanina di ba, tinanong natin si Angeline paano niya na-acquire. Pero curious lang kami, paano mo nakuha yung franchise ng Miss Face of Humanity Philippines?
Well, una pa lang, ito na talaga yung gusto ko. I really wanted to have my own national pageant.
Wow.
And when I am searching online, nakita ko yung Miss Face of Humanity and sinerge ko kung ano yung advocacy nila. And then they were fighting for humanity, for harmonious humanity. So, ito talaga, I think, sa lahat ng mga bagong pageant, yung Miss Face of Humanity organization, yung one of the best. Masasabi natin na one of the best dahil wala silang height requirements. Well, on the other hand, their age limit is until 30 years old. And then, also, when it comes to physical appearance, everyone is welcome. And I would also like to announce that later this year, we are going to have a national
Sabi ko na.
And I hope
Invite mo naman kami, Sir Edison.
live and you wanted to join, feel free to submit your application. And after this event, ipopost na namin yung mga requirements na need nyo i-submit. And thank you so much din sa pageant media na pumunta dito. Especially to Mars France na
Hi, Mars!
Iba talaga.
Thank you so much, Mars.
For
Iba talaga.
Ito talaga.
And maraming salamat.
The Mars of Humanity.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Edison. And syempre kay Angeline, I know that parang twice nang na-postpone yung pageant, once na-postpone yung pageant due to pandemic. Pero, Mars, question lang, how was your preparation with regards to this pageant?
Well, actually, at first po, overwhelmed pa ako kasi it's going to be my first time going in an international pageant. And hindi ko siya in-expect na magiging ganito siya kabongga and everything because knowing that it is an inaugural one, bago pa lang siya. And ang naging preparation ko po during that time is mind conditioning, more on mind conditioning. Because usually in the pageant industry, people would always consider how you look, how you speak, and what is the essence of your presence in everyone. And I have been subjected to several bashing before because of my body image and everything. And yes po, I suffered po in polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it was a hard thing for me to remove my shed weight a lot. So it really helped me give myself more time to, look for options on how to be more healthy. So for someone who is suffering polycystic ovarian syndrome, medyo mahirap po talaga siya kabayan. And syempre, sobrang cruel ng pageant industry if they see you, if you're not toned enough, if you're someone who is not too perfect for their eyes, it can be quite damaging, especially for the candidate. But then, because of the opportunity, especially my national director, sobrang supportive niya. He gave me more time and he understood what is really happening within me. And sinabi niya sa akin, you are beautiful enough. You don't have to validate yourself with what people are trying to tell you. Thank you so much.
And lastly, Mars, kasi hindi kasi nila alam that you are also a businesswoman.
Yes.
How do you manage now as a business owner, entrepreneur, and now beauty queen, competing international and waving our flag in upcoming Miss Face of Humanity?
Brief background lang po, especially for those who are watching sa ating live. I am a licensed civil engineer po and I'm currently working at the Department of Public Works and Highways. And aside from that, yun nga po, meron po tayong business. Meron actually ongoing po ang aking bazaar business and clothing business. And how do I manage it? So, sa mga nag-business, ang una nating nagiging problem is kung paano siya palalakarin despite your schedule. Before, ang pinaka-mistake ko po is I micromanage. And then I realized that for you to be able to manage your time and do something else aside from doing your job, your day job, your career, I was able to expand myself and learn how to macromanage and handle more people. And that is how I manage my time. I entrust my ideas, my duties, my responsibilities to people. Kasi once you wanted to do something in your life, regardless if it's a business or something like your studies, like your household responsibilities, it is best that you know who to trust and entrust yourself at those times.
Thank you. Wow, ganda-ganda na. Excel! Tanong mo!
Wala na lumay
Go.
Siguro sino na lang yung mga magdadamit sa'yo sa international
Mm.
Sir Edison po.
Well, before namin mag-decide na lumaban sa international pageant, we have already contacted a lot of designers. And one of those designers is Mr. Edison Bernardo, Mac Anito, and then of course her evening gown designer, Mr. Vincent, and also with the help of our stylist, Mr. Edge Puno. And then kinuha na yun from different
Si Edge, hindi po si
designers.
Edge. Wala ko siya dito.
Wala siya.
Paano ko dito siya?
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. My question is for Sir Edison. Since magkakaroon ng national pageant, open po ba kayo sa mga transgender na gustong sumali dito sa Miss Face of Humanity?
Well, personally, open naman ako to accept transgender. However, we still need to follow the rules of the international pageant. So, if they allow the transgender to join in Miss Face of Humanity Philippines, then who we are to say no. And I myself is very open to accept transgender into Miss Face of Humanity.
May question first, Miss Angel. So, yung sa national costume mo, can you share kung ano pong isusuot mo doon?
Actually po, yung national costume namin, ang equivalent po niya sa competition is diplomatic costume. So during the diplomatic competition, it is going to be an open debate between candidates. And what I have prepared has a personal touch to it. And I actually hand-painted the train of my gown. So you will see it in the competition.
Parang sa dali-dali.
So, meron ka na bang idea sa mga activities na gagawin nyo doon?
Ang maging activities po namin, first is more on orientation and more on interview po talaga kami. Wala po kaming swimsuit competition.
Wala.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you po.
Adam. Or Tito Noli. Go Tito Noli. Kasi
Hello.
Hello po. Good
First of
afternoon.
all, congratulations
Thank you so much.
for
May
being
tayo na pala.
inaugural. First,
Yes.
for being the first Miss.
Face.
Face.
We started the year with quite impressive performance as far as Pageant is concerned. We placed among the top 13 in this world, and of course, we won the title of Miss Eco just a few days ago. So, how will you work on your game plan to keep the momentum of our country in its international
Di ba nakalagay yun?
international
Yes po. So, ang naging game plan po namin before, since nagkaroon po ng postponement with the pageant, is we did not pick ourselves nung una pa lang. So, this is the time that we are trying to pick through and tickle the minds of the people of the organization. And yung participation nyo po, most especially, is going to help me to raise the flag in Toronto, Canada. And aside from that, I also conditioned myself more on studying about diplomatic issues, since yun nga po yung magiging focus ng pageant. Because it's not just about beauty, face, body, but it is also about what's in the mind of the candidates, as its advocacy is about women and youth empowerment.
Okay. Sa tingin mo, ano yung biggest asset or biggest weapon mo when you get there in Toronto? Para mapansin ka, eventually mapalago sa Toronto.
Well, actually po, as Filipinos, we are all known to be resilient people. So I think yung dadaling ko po doon is yung value na magiging resilient natin and being able to adapt to any kinds of situation. Kaya po ako maagang pupunta doon just so I could move around Toronto so that I can adapt to their climate, get to know the culture as well. Kasi, you know, as it is the root of the pageant organization, you also have to know where you're going. Yun po.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
to Mr. Edison, since you have planned na magkaroon ng national search this year, may we know the mission and the vision of your organization? Para ng lahat.
Well, actually, the mission of and vision of our organization is we really wanted to bring the Filipina beauty into the international stage. And then, ang dami nagtatanong kung ano yung meron sa Pilipina. Bakit palagi tayo nananalo sa beauty pageant, mapa male or female, or even trans pageant. And I think people should know a lot about, meron pang maraming bagay na dapat malaman ng tao sa mundo about sa Pilipino. We are Filipino and we are not just a pageant country. We have purpose. And I think yun yung mission and vision of our pageant. We wanted to share what a Filipino and a Filipina can offer to the world.
Okay. Just follow up lang. How will you go to scout for prospective applicants? Magkakaroon kayo ng regional or anybody can apply?
Well, anybody can apply. And also, if makakakuha kami ng another sponsor sa mga regions, well, that's great.
Okay. Thank you very much and best of
Thank
luck.
you.
Hello, hi.
Ay, wala.
Anyway, Angel, you said you'll be tackling about diplomatic issues. Ang question ko is, ano nakikita mong diplomatic issues ng Philippines ang kailangan i-tackle?
Well, it's important that we tackle about the West Philippine Sea dispute. And prepare na po tayo kung anong pwede iba sa aking questions. And as much as possible, I want it to be more neutral as we are fighting about our peace. And there are things that we should think about before we speak. And as someone who is going to be an ambassador or someone who is going to represent the Philippines, I, as much as possible, have more knowledge to these kinds of issues.
Sir Ed, ang attorney. So, our question is that, di ba, ang first time ngayon na pageant. So, as para, how do you ensure the value at legit po yung pageant? Ay, sa Canada. Kasi di ba parang marami na kasi parang pageant yung nilabasan at yung iba parang meron sa scam pa.
Yes. Good afternoon. Ang ginawa namin to make sure na legit yung pageant is we call the international director of Miss Face of Humanity, and also we do background check. And the last time, to prove it legit, they conducted a press conference with Miss Universe Thailand 2017, Pawin Sudagluin, and it was a very successful event. And I don't feel that Pasay will attend a scam pageant or yung hindi totoong kaya.
Thank you. Miss Angel, so how can we help po sa iyong campaign sa pageant? Meron bang parang voting?
Yes po, so as much as I can, as much as I want to get your help, ang pinaka-best way po to help and support me is number one is to vote for me through the Miss Face of Humanity.global page. And also you can like, share, and comment on the pictures of this Face of Humanity Philippines being posted in the official page of this Face of Humanity.
Hawakan ko lang.
Hi, Angeline. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon po, Sir Adam.
Wala naman palang mic here.
Congratulations once again for this appointment. Now, my question is, kasi everyone doesn't know about your pageant, Miss Face of Humanity. So, can you tell us more about it? Kasi na-notice ko, ang sipag yung lahat mag-Instagram lives to talk about a lot of issues. When I check the website and when I Googled it, it's more advocacy-driven. So, will there be more talking parts in this pageant than the glitz and glam aspect? Can
Yes,
you
so-
elaborate more on this?
The Miss Face of Humanity Global Showcase, as they call it, they don't call it beauty pageant. They wanted to call it Global Showcase as it has an advocacy which is about youth and women empowerment. And one of their projects is Give Her 5, which is a project that allows women who doesn't have the access for menstrual hygiene to have access to it. Usually po, ang mga bansa natin na nakakaranas nito ay ang India. And yun nga po yung isa sa mga projects nila. And I think that my advocacy, which is gender equality, is aligned to the organization as well.
So does that mean that the girls who are competing here should have an advocacy?
Yes po. It's important that they all have an advocacy as yun po yung magiging criteria nila for judging and kung sino po yung magiging Miss Face of Humanity.
Alright. So maybe particular, will you be coming out with a video talking more about your advocacy in the next few days para to drumbeat the interest of pageant fans?
Yes po, by the way, we have the hashtag for Love for Humanity project. And yun po yung mga iba't ibang project ng mga beauty queens natin nakasali dito sa pageant na to. And for myself, I established my hashtag for Love for Humanity project through the hashtag Beyond Beautiful, Beyond Powerful Facebook Live. And I also did a lot of work in terms of charity works. Nag-ano din po tayo sa animals. I did hand-painted eco bags. I sold those and fed a lot of strays.
How many contestants will you be competing against with?
31 candidates. As of today.
Alright. Sige. Good luck, and I hope you'll be
Thank you so much.
the first winner of MFOH. Thank you.
Thank you so much po.
Angeline, as a inaugural kasi siya, di ba? So usually pagka inaugural, nakukuha lagi ng Pinas. May added pressure ba sa'yo?
Sobra po. Actually, yung pressure po nito is not just to win the crown, but also to give a good performance for the country. As we all know, the Philippines is a powerhouse country in terms of beauty pageants. Kaya gusto ko po ibigay ang lahat.
Anong may expect namin sa coronation night? Kasi sinabi mo kanina, parang hindi siya typical na beauty pageant. So, meron pa din bang evening gown competition, Q&A competition, something like that?
Top 5, typical pageant system.
Yes. Bale, ang format po niya is first yung introduction of the candidates, and then there's going to be a production number, casual wear, and then yung diplomatic po is going to happen during the preliminary competition, but I think na magkakaroon pa rin po ng presentation during the coronation, and then series of Q&A na po. And finally, the speech of the top 5 candidates.
Meron din kayo pre-pageant.
Yes po. Yes po,
Ano,
included.
swimsuit lang.
Swimsuit lang yung wala.
Swimsuit lang po na wala. Kasi ang iniisip po nila, they don't want to focus on women's body image. So, as much as possible, they want to focus on what's the advocacy of the women who's going to compete in the global show.
Is this inaugural pa siya?
Oo.
Ano yung kay Roxy? Sabihan mo or
Kanino?
Face of,
face of tourism naman siya? Kasi face.
So, what's your parang personal advocacy sa pageant?
Ang personal advocacy ko has
Face
been
of
an
tourism
advocacy
pa
of mine for years already, and it is about gender equality. But for this moment, for this time, yung gender equality advocacy ko po is going to be something really that is close to my heart, as I am someone who have been a victim of gender-based violence. So as someone who have been a victim of gender-based violence, I ensure that the word silence shouldn't be something that we use to those who have been victimized by these kinds of acts of violence. As someone who have been a victim of gender-based violence, silence is the best form of trying to give chance to these kinds of things to foster. And with that advocacy, I would like to share to everyone that women who are experiencing these kinds of things should have enough reason to be someone who will be speaking out, so that people will know when to stop, when to know that you are being victimized by people who are giving you sexual harassment, gender-based violence, domestic violence, and more.
Yeah, on the lighter side, no, I believe yung good-looking guy is your boyfriend. Oo. Ano yung message ng boyfriend mo? Of course, boyfriend. Bigyan mo naman ng mic. Yung message na lang for...
Punta na lang siya doon. Punta siya doon.
Hardly ever.
Punta siya doon.
Punta ka na lang doon.
Punta ka doon.
I know! Sumali siya. Sa batch ni Angeline.
Doon na lang, para makita. Hindi ka
Para makita rin mo, audience.
Actually, before pa nung start nung a month ago, na-distress siya sa mga bagay-bagay. Kasi ang daming activity. So, for me, pag punta siya sa Canada, do her best lang, and huwag siya magpa-stress. Iwan niya yung trabaho dito, focus sa pageant, and sabihin lang niya kung ano yung nasa puso niya. And always pray. Yun lang po yung masasabi.
Wow, kiss.
Kiss daw? Ay, kasal?
Magta-travel ka lang alone or may kasama kang team? Magta-travel
Sino
ka lang
kasama
alone
mo?
or may
I
team?
will be traveling alone po, pero po nandun po yung aunt ko, she's living in Toronto. And also, meron po akong makeup artist na dun po naka-base sa Toronto.
Is this your first time to travel sa Canada?
Yes po, first time.
Kaya maamba siya doon.
Oo. Para maka-adapt din siguro sa
Pero
weather.
ilang 1 week lang ba yung ninyo,
Pageant.
yung pageant ninyo?
Just for the pageant proper is 1 week. Then, if the candidate wins, kahit po top 5, she'll have to stay for a month. Yes, she'll have to stay for a month. And yung title holder po, mag-stay po siya for a month and then go back to the Philippines and then move around different
Wow,
parts.
talagang let's click it! Gusto ko yun.
Bumalik din sa Pilipinas.
Nakita mo naman yung mga candidates mo sa social media.
Pinakamahigpit
Medyo oo.
ang pinakamahigpit ko pong kalaban, I think, is si Miss Thailand. She's so beautiful.
Next time na.
Mag-judge si Pasay. Mag-judge pa. Si Pasay.
May possibility ko na mag-judge siya. Kasi Canadian citizen
Yeah,
siya.
Open ba yung venue for audience?
Open for audience po siya, pero may tickets eh.
Okay.
Sana
You've been
manalo
through,
sa
you've been through several national beauty bodies in the past.
Yes po, Miss
So
World.
how it will help you, those bodies, how it will help you in your quest, since in your quest for Miss Humanity, Face of Humanity, since this is advocacy-driven pageant, so paano makakatulong yung mga
Previous experience.
previous experience mo sa darating na contest mo?
Opo. Thank you po.
Lalo na yung Miss Philippines Art kasi advocacy-driven talaga.
Opo. Actually po, ang unang nakapag-prepare po sa akin is si Miss World Philippines. Doon niya na-enhance yung confidence ko, yung walk ko, yung form ko, and everything. But with the Miss Philippines Earth, it has prepared me a lot to this advocacy-driven competition. Kasi during the Miss Philippines Earth, more on Q&A po tayo, more on interview. So, kaya ngayon po parang feeling ko Manila lang. Very confident.
Ano yung mga pre-pageant events? Kasi sabi mo, walang quiz, di ba?
Yes po.
So, aside from the advocacy, ano yung ibang aspect ng competition?
Bali po, on March 26 ba? 26, magkakaroon po ng preliminary show, which is the fashion show of diplomatic costumes. And doon po namin i-raise yung aming advocacy speeches. Magkaka-debate po.
Any message to your fans, supporters, family?
Okay. First and foremost, thank you po sa lahat po na nandito ngayong araw. Sobrang na-touch po ako kasi last minute preparations and everything. I wasn't expecting that you will all come in this place. Siyempre, nagmamadali po tayo kasi mamaya na po yung flights ko. And yung family ko po, sa lahat ng friends ko na nandito, sa aming national director. Thank you so much. Yung simple na binigay niyo pong oras para po sa akin, sobrang laking bagay po yun para ma-uplift po yung spirit ko during my competition. And I hope that you won't forget to like, share, and comment the post of Miss Face of Humanity for Miss Face of Humanity Philippines. Yun lang po, maraming salamat.